Now we have entered the five records. Next thing is we'll have a look at the third term work here. So we are going to create a select query to display the employee details using the query wizard. So it is going to be based again on the first term work that we did. So let us go back to our MS Access. So this is the five entries that we did. Now we need to create, we need to select this table. Then go to this create tab here. Look for the create tab. Look for the query wizard. We have first selected this employee table. Look for the create tab. In the create tab, we look for the query wizard. Click on this. You have to select the first one, simple query wizard. Click OK. Now here we can see the fields. These fields are nothing but the fields that the table contains. So here, if you click on this arrow, a single field, whichever field you select will be added. To remove it back, you have to click on this single arrow again. So if I click on this double arrow, all the fields are going to be added. And if I click on this double arrow, all the fields will be removed. So I'm going to select basically all of these fields. You can look here since we have already selected the table employee, the name is displayed. Click on next. So this is going to be the title for our query and then click finish. So this is your third term work, right? After the five entries, the steps that we followed is the third term work. Then let us go back to this syllabus copy. So we are done with first, we are done with third. Next thing is we are going to do the fifth one. So in the fifth one, basically the fifth and the fourth term work are same. The only difference here is going to be that fifth one you are going to create the employee database and the fourth is based on the student database. And second and fourth are going to be related. So the fifth term work here says that create employee database table, which we just did using the first one. We followed the steps. You have to follow the same procedure. Create appropriate records. You try to add five records there. That is create appropriate records. Then fifth, see here, sort the records in ascending order of name. Let us try to do that. So we will go back to our database here. So before we do the sorting, you should be sure that you have created this employee query. Then we need to right click on this, look for design view. So this is the design view of the employee query here. You can see your employee query design view. Here they have asked us to sort the name in ascending order. So here you can see field, these are the fields, that is name, address, phone, table, that these fields belong to which table? They all belong to the employee table. Next is sort here, that is which field needs to be sorted. So here, then we have show and then we have the criteria. So before that, here in this design part, we need to work on our select query. So we are going to select this, select. Then we need to sort the employee name. So here once I click on this third row sort, we'll get this drop down. We want to click on ascending order and then click run. So now you can see the names are sorted in ascending order. So this is the fifth one, C part, sorting records in ascending order of name. Next, we have to sort the records in descending order of the salary. So again, let us go back here. Now the wizard is already present. So we'll just right click again, go to design view. Now we need to sort the salary in decreasing order. But here you can see that we just have these many fields. There is no field called as salary. So for that, we need to come back to our employee table. We need to create a new field, name it, say the data type as text, name it as salary. Now we need to add different salaries so that we are able to sort it in the descending order. So let us add 5 salaries. So we have added the salaries here. Next thing again is going to be right click on this design view. Now, here you can see that the salary field here is missing. So for that purpose, we need to create this query wizard, or we need to run this employee query once again. So what we are going to do is, we are going to select our table, the employee table, go to the create tab, click on query wizard, simple query wizard, say OK, add up all the fields again, click next. So you can see here the name has now been changed because we already have a query, employee query. So to avoid clashes, it automatically renames it as employee query 1. Click finish. So now here you can see a new query wizard is created. So now we are going to right click on this, look for the design view, and now you can see here the field salary is present. So make sure you have in the select portion of the query type, look for the sort, click descending, and then click on run. So you can see the salaries are being sorted in the descending orders. So this is the fifth one, D portion, select sort the records in descending order of salary, and next is just to view the records. So this completes your first, third and fifth MS Access term works.